My child, stop for a moment and listen to me. This is not coincidence. You did not find this message by accident. I have brought you here, at this exact time, because I need your attention now more than ever. I have called you before in quiet whispers. I have nudged your spirit in the stillness of your thoughts. I have sent signs, people, and moments meant to awaken you, but you kept delaying, kept turning away, kept telling yourself later. But my child, this is your last wake-up call. Not because I have stopped loving you, but because I love you too much to let you keep drifting without direction. There is something ahead of you that you cannot afford to miss. There is a purpose tied to your obedience, a breakthrough connected to your response, and time is moving whether you act or not. I will not force you, but I will not stay silent anymore. Right now, in this very moment, I am reaching for you. Feel the urgency in my voice. Feel the weight of what I am saying. This is not meant to scare you. It is meant to awaken you. You have been asleep in areas where you should have been alert. You have been comfortable when I called you higher. You have been distracted when I asked for your focus. And still I waited. But now I am telling you clearly, do not ignore me again. If you can hear my voice through this message, then respond. Do not scroll past this like it is just another video. This is a divine interruption. This is me calling you back before it is too late to step into what I have prepared for you. And I want you to do something right now as an act of obedience, not routine. Like this message so more of my children can hear my voice. Comment "I hear you, Lord" as your declaration that you are awake in this moment. Share this with 3 people who need this wake-up call just as much as you do. Lift this message, hype it, so it reaches those who are still lost in distraction. And if you are ready to walk closely with me, subscribe and stay connected to my voice. Do not take this lightly, my child. I am not calling you because you are perfect. I am calling you because you are chosen. And what I have placed inside of you cannot remain buried under delay, fear, or comfort any longer. This moment matters. This decision matters. You matter to me. So listen closely, because what I am about to reveal next will open your eyes in a way you did not expect. My child, I see you more clearly than you see yourself. I see the moments you pretend to be strong while quietly feeling tired inside. I see the thoughts you don't speak out loud, the doubts that creep in, the questions that linger when no one else is around. You may feel unnoticed by the world, misunderstood by people, or even distant from me, but I have never taken my eyes off you. I know the weight you've been carrying. I know how many times you told yourself you would change, that you would get closer to me, that you would finally take that step you've been delaying. And yet, something always pulled you back: distractions, fear, comfort, or even the belief that you still had more time. You kept saying, "I'll do it tomorrow." But tomorrow kept moving further away. I saw every one of those moments. I saw when you chose what was easy instead of what was right. I saw when you ignored that quiet voice inside you telling you to pause, to pray, to realign. I saw when you felt convicted but pushed it aside because it felt inconvenient. And still, I did not turn away from you. My child, even in your inconsistency, I remained consistent. Even in your silence, I continued to call you. Even when you drifted, I stayed near. You may think your distance from me disqualified you, but it did not. You may feel like you've gone too far or waited too long, but I am still here, speaking to you now. That alone should tell you something. This is not rejection. This is pursuit. I have been patient with you, not because I overlooked your delays, but because I understand your heart. I know where your struggles come from. I know the battles you fight internally, the fear of failure, the uncertainty of stepping into the unknown, the comfort of staying where things feel safe. I know that part of you wants more, but another part of you resists the very change that will bring it. And still, I chose you. Not when you had everything together, but right here, in this moment of imperfection. Right here, in the middle of your hesitation and your questions. I am not waiting for you to become better before I speak to you. I am speaking so you can become who I created you to be. You are not hidden from me. You are not forgotten. You are not beyond my reach. In fact, the very reason you feel this stirring inside you right now, the reason something in your spirit is waking up as you hear these words, is because I am drawing you closer again. This is your moment of recognition. Not just that you hear me, but that I have always heard you. And now, my child, as you begin to understand how deeply I see you, I am about to show you a truth that will change the way you look at everything that has been happening in your life. My child, listen carefully, because what I am about to reveal to you will shift your understanding. This is not punishment, this is mercy. You have been thinking that the tension in your life, the interruptions, the discomfort, even this urgent call you feel right now are signs that something is wrong. But I tell you the truth. These are signs that I have not given up on you. Every warning you felt, every conviction in your spirit, every moment where something inside you said, "This is not right," that was me. I have been speaking to you more times than you can count. When you felt uneasy about a decision but moved forward anyway, that was me warning you. When you knew you should have stepped forward in faith but chose to stay where it was safe, that was me inviting you higher. When you felt that quiet pull to pray, to pause, to return, but you ignored it, that was me calling you back. This is not the first wake-up call, my child. This is the one you cannot afford to ignore. Understand this clearly. I do not withhold blessings from you. I do not block your path out of anger. But when you disconnect from my guidance, you naturally step out of alignment with what I have prepared. The delay you are experiencing is not because I am late. It is because you have been out of position. And still I made a way for you to hear me again. Right now. This moment is a divine interruption. I have stepped into your routine, into your scrolling, into your day, to realign you before you miss what was meant for you. This is me pulling you back into alignment with your purpose, your calling, your path. You are not stuck. You are being redirected. You are not lost. You are being awakened. And I say this with love, but also with truth. If you continue to ignore my voice, you will continue to feel confusion, delay, and frustration, not because I want that for you, but because you are choosing distance from the very direction that leads to peace. But hear me now. This is your turning point. And as you receive this truth, I am also calling you into something deeper, something greater than yourself. This message you are hearing is not only for you. There are others, my children, who are still asleep, still wondering, still waiting for a voice like this to reach them. I am using this moment as a seed, and I am asking you to help me plant it. I am placing this on your heart right now, my child, be a vessel for my word. As it is written, give, and it will be given to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This is not just a verse. It is my living promise to you. When you give into what I am doing, you become part of the harvest of souls being awakened. If this message has touched you, then act. Sow into this mission through Super Thanks or through the PayPal link placed in the description and shown in the QR code in every video. This is not just giving. It is planting light where darkness still exists. Do not hesitate. Do not delay. step into this moment of obedience and watch how I move through your life as you help me reach others. My child, now that you have heard my truth, I must speak to you with loving correction. You cannot continue the way you have been living and expect a different outcome. You cannot keep ignoring my voice, delaying your obedience, and choosing comfort over calling, and still walk fully in what I have prepared for you. I say this not to condemn you, but to awaken you to what must change. You have been settling for distractions that drain you instead of discipline that grows you, settling for temporary comfort instead of eternal purpose. You have allowed yourself to remain in cycles that you already know are not aligned with who I created you to be. And deep inside, you have felt it, you have known it, but you kept pushing it aside. Why, my child? Why do you run from the very thing that will fulfill you? Why do you hesitate when I am calling you into something greater? You say you want clarity, yet you avoid the steps that lead to it. You say you want change, yet you resist the process that produces it. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for surrender. There are habits you must release. There are distractions you must turn away from. There are decisions you already know you need to make, yet you keep postponing them as if time is unlimited. But I tell you the truth, delay has a cost. Every moment you stay out of alignment is a moment you step further away from the fullness I have prepared for you. Still, hear my heart in this. I am not angry with you. I am calling you higher. My correction is not rejection. It is protection. It is direction. It is love that refuses to let you remain where you are when I know what you are capable of becoming. I see the potential inside of you that you have not fully embraced yet. I see the strength you doubt, the discipline you avoid, the calling you keep putting off. And I am telling you, no more delay. You must stop ignoring what you already know is wrong. Stop silencing that conviction I placed inside you. Stop choosing what is easy when you know I have called you to something better. This is the moment where you draw a line and decide that you will no longer live halfway between obedience and disobedience. Choose alignment. Choose discipline. Choose me. It will not always feel comfortable, but it will always lead you to peace. It will not always be you, but it will always be worth it. What I am calling you into requires your full attention, your full heart, and your willingness to let go of anything that stands in the way. My child, you are not being punished. You are being prepared. But preparation requires participation. So rise now. Let go of what is holding you back, and step into the path I have already placed before you, because where I am leading you next will require a version of you that is fully awake, fully committed, and fully aligned with me. My child, do not let my correction make you feel discouraged. Let it strengthen you. You are not too late. Hear me clearly. No matter how many times you delayed, no matter how far you feel you have drifted, you are still within reach of everything I have prepared for you. I would not be speaking to you now if it were too late. The very fact that you are hearing my voice in this moment is proof that there is still time, still hope, still a path forward waiting for you. But you are standing at the edge of a decision. You are close, closer than you realize, but you cannot remain where you are. What I have for you required movement. It requires courage. It requires you to rise above the version of yourself that has been holding you back. And I know you wonder if you are strong enough. Let me remind you, you are not doing this alone. I am your strength. When you feel weak, I am the power that sustains you. When your mind feels overwhelmed, I am the peace that steadies you. When fear tries to convince you to stay where you are, I am the voice calling you forward. You have been trying to carry everything on your own, and that is why you feel tired. But you were never meant to walk this journey without me. Lean on me now. Every step you take toward me will be met with my support. Every moment you choose obedience over delay, I will strengthen your resolve. You may not feel fully ready, but readiness is not what I require. Willingness is. And I see that willingness beginning to rise in you. That stirring you feel inside, that quiet determination that is starting to replace your hesitation, that is not coming from you alone. That is me working within you, reminding you of who you truly are. You are not weak. You are not incapable. You are not meant to stay stuck in cycles that keep you small. You are called for more. There is a version of you that is disciplined, focused, aligned, and at peace, and that version of you is not far away. It is waiting on your decision to step forward. Every small act of obedience you make from this moment on will begin to shape that person. You don't have to change everything overnight, but you do have to start. And I will walk with you through it. I will guide your steps. I will give you clarity when you seek me. I will restore what you thought was lost. Nothing you have gone through has been wasted. Not your mistakes, not your delays, not even your struggles. I will use all of it to build strength within you, to prepare you for what is ahead. So lift your head, my child. You are not behind. You are being repositioned. You are not disqualified. You are being refined. And what is coming next in your life will not break you. It will reveal the strength I have already placed inside of you. Trust me and take the step. My child, now listen to my promise, because what I speak over you is unshaken and true. I am not a God who calls without fulfilling. I do not awaken you only to leave you wandering. Every word I have spoken to your heart, every vision I have placed inside you, every stirring that refuses to let you settle, none of it is empty. It is all connected to a promise that I intend to bring to life in your journey. But you must understand my timing. You have often felt like things are delayed, like doors are not opening when you expect them to. You have questioned whether I heard your prayers, whether I remembered what I showed you before. But my child, I have never forgotten. I have been preparing what you asked for, while also preparing you to receive it. Because if I gave it to you too early, it would not sustain you. My promises require alignment, not just desire. They require trust, not just urgency. And now, in this moment, as you begin to realign your steps with my voice, you are stepping closer into the timing I have already set for you. Hear me clearly. I will restore what was lost. The time you think you wasted, the opportunities you feel slipped away, the progress you believe you delayed, I am able to redeem it all. What seems broken to you is not beyond my ability to rebuild. What feels incomplete to you is not beyond my power to fulfill. I am a God of restoration. I am a God of open doors. I am a God who finishes what He starts. But your part, my child, is trust. Trust me when you cannot see the full picture. Trust me when the path feels uncertain. Trust me when it requires you to move before you feel ready. Obedience will open doors that fear keeps closed. Faith will take you places comfort never could. And I promise you this: when you choose to walk with me fully, things will begin to shift. Clarity will replace confusion. Peace will replace anxiety. Direction will replace wandering. You will begin to notice how doors that once felt closed start to open, how opportunities align in ways you could not have planned, how your steps feel guided instead of forced. That is what happens when you move in alignment with me. I will not abandon you halfway. I will not lead you into something and then leave you without support. I go before you, making a way. I walk beside you, strengthening you. And I stand behind you, covering what you cannot see. You are surrounded by my presence in ways you have not even fully realized yet. So release your fear. Release your doubt. Release the need to control everything. And hold on to my promise instead. Because what is ahead of you is not uncertain, it is already known by me. And as you continue to walk in obedience, step by step, you will begin to see my faithfulness unfold in your life in ways that will leave no room for doubt. Trust me, my child. I am already working on what you are praying for. My child, now is the moment to respond. You have heard my voice. You have felt my presence through these words. You have recognized the areas where you have been delayed, distracted, and disconnected. But hearing me is only the beginning. What you do next is what will change everything. Do not let this moment pass like the others. This is your turning point. Right now, I am calling you to rise. Not tomorrow, not later, not when it feels easier, but now. There is a decision for me in your heart, and I want you to act on it. You already know what I have been asking of you. You already feel the conviction, the pull, the quiet instruction that has been repeating itself within you. Stop resisting it. Say yes to me. Say yes in your thoughts. Say yes in your actions. Say yes in your commitment to walk differently from this moment forward. You do not need a perfect plan. You need a willing heart. The first step may feel small, but it is powerful when it is taken in obedience. Pray with me now. Not with perfect words, but with honesty. Open your heart and speak to me. Tell me where you have been struggling. Tell me where you have been delaying. Tell me where you need strength. I am listening, and I will meet you in that place. This is not about performance. It is about connection. Release what has been holding you back. Let go of the habits, the distractions, the fears that you know are not aligned with where I am leading you. You do not have to carry them into your next season. Lay them down before me and allow me to replace them with clarity, discipline, and peace. Choose me again, not just in words but in action. Choose to spend time with me, even when your mind tries to pull you away. Choose to listen when I speak, even when it challenges you. Choose to follow, even when the path is unfamiliar. This is how your life begins to shift. Not in one giant leap, but in daily decisions that bring you closer to me. Every time you choose alignment over distraction, every time you choose obedience over delay, you are stepping deeper into the life I have prepared for you. And I am with you in every step. You are not walking into the unknown alone. You are walking with me, guided, strengthened, and sustained. There is nothing ahead of you that we cannot face together. But you must move. You must act. You must respond to what you have heard today. So stand up in your spirit, my child. Make the decision. Draw the line. Let this be the moment you remember. The moment you stopped drifting and started walking with purpose. The moment you stopped delaying and started obeying. The moment you stopped running and finally came back to me fully. I am here. Take my hand and step forward. My child, now rest in my presence for a moment. You have heard my voice. You have felt my call. This was not coincidence. This was a moment I designed for you. A moment where heaven reached down to awaken your spirit before you went any further off course. And now, I want you to leave this moment not with fear, but with peace. Because I am still with you. This was your wake-up call, yes, but it was spoken from love, not rejection. I did not come to push you away. I came to pull you closer. Everything I have said to you, every correction, every truth, Every urging at all comes from my desire to see you walk in the fullness of who you were created to be. You are not alone in this journey. As you move forward from here, remember what you have received. Do not return to the patterns that kept you stuck. Do not silence my voice when you feel it guiding you. Stay close to me. Walk with me daily. Let this not be a temporary feeling, but a lasting transformation. There is peace ahead of you. There is clarity ahead of you. There is purpose ahead of you. But it is found in walking with me, step by step, day by day, choice by choice. You do not need to rush, and you do not need to be afraid. Just remain faithful in your obedience, and I will take care of the rest. I am guiding your path. I am restoring what you thought was lost. I am opening doors you could not open on your own. Trust me fully, and you will see that this moment was not an ending. It was a beginning. And now, my child, as this message settles into your heart, I am calling you once more to be part of something greater than yourself. What you have received today is not only for you. It is a flame meant to spread, a light meant to reach those who are still in darkness, waiting for their own wake-up call. I am speaking to your heart even now, my child. Release what I have given you, and let it multiply. As my word declares, those who sow in tears shall reap in joy, and I am inviting you into that harvest. When you give into this mission, you are not losing. You are planting seeds into lives you may never see, but I see them. I see the broken hearts this message will reach, the lost souls it will awaken, the lives it will transform. This is your moment to act in faith. Sow your seed through Super Thanks or through the PayPal donation link placed in the description and shown in the QR code in every video. This is not a simple act. It is a prophetic step of obedience, a declaration that you are aligned with my work. Do not hesitate. What you release now, I will multiply. What you give now, I will return in ways you cannot measure. Step into this flow and be part of the river I am releasing across the earth. And I'll go forward in peace, my child. I am with you, always.